How's it going, there, YouTubers? This is your one and only Python Versus here. And today, guys, I want to talk about the MPX again. So you guys may know I brought this gun 2 years ago. I was looking for something that I can use as a backpack gun, you know, something that's compact, that I can fit in a bag, something that I can take out, you know, maybe as a truck gun. As you guys also know, you know, I had the SP5, loved it. So my friends were telling me, hey man, you should get an MPX, you'll love it. And so I did 2 years ago. I jumped on it, and my local gun shop had one, and I just had to have it. So after I brought it, 2 days later, I took it out to the range, and I was not disappointed. Shooting this gun has been a pleasure. It is soft shooting, almost exactly like the SP5 that I have. I wanted something that's comparable to, you know, the SP5 when it comes to shooting. And, you know, it's a 9mm, but it feels like you're shooting a 22. So So I've gone through multiple configurations with this. A lot of parts have been involved with this MPX. Like I said, there's a lot of things that have changed. Charging handle, I've changed it. I think that's a must too. If you do pick up an MPX, change that charging handle. That charging handle is atrocious. It almost feels like you got nothing to grab on. And it's just flingier. So, you know, I pretty much went with the good old Radiant Raptor LT, which is perfect for this. And you have enough leverage there to grab onto stuff. So that stock freaking charging handle, have to let it go. So that's a must. Also, I went over and I added a telescoping stock. You know, you can make this thing, you know, feel just right at home, you know. Like I said, this MPX is pretty much, it is almost the same as like the good old freaking AR-15 platform. It is simple to understand, which I love. So when it came to changing parts, it was fairly simple. The trigger, I like the trigger. I don't see anything wrong with the trigger. The only thing that I pretty much played with is that before I went with an 8-inch handguard, much longer handguard, just for real estate. For people with bigger hands, usually I have some of my friends that have bigger hands. That was the main problem with them, is that they couldn't really grab onto, you know, certain things. With me, my hands are just fat. I got pregnant hands pretty much. So when it comes to, like, you know, grabbing on the MPX handguard, I don't have any issues. But for my other folks that got big hand, I do suggest getting a longer handguard, like an 8-inch handguard, which is what I went with before. Just to attach more accessories, but I realized I kind of like this configuration much more, just because if I wanted to, I can take off the suppressor, take off the light, just switch to a much even more compact. Even though this is already small and compact enough, like I don't think you need to go any smaller than this, but you know, some people do want to get smaller than that, so. So after owning this gun for about 2 years now and putting thousands of rounds through it, there is one complaint, and it's that this gun gets filthy. And what I mean by that, I mean, like, no matter what it is, like, no matter what rounds you're shooting, no matter if you're shooting suppressed or unsuppressed, this will get very filthy. If you guys are like me that doesn't clean their guns as soon as you come out of the range, like I give it about maybe like the second range day or the third range day. That's when I do like a nice clean around the guns that I'm using and I currently have out there. But if you guys are like me, like around the third range day, if you haven't cleaned this gun, oh man, you're bound to have a little bit of hiccups here and there. And that's mainly one of the issues that I have with this gun. It's like I said, that she gets dirty easily. Like I said, even if you're shooting it unsuppressed, she's gonna get dirty very easily. So a nice little thorough clean around here. That's my only suggestion that you guys do, if you guys do have one of these and you take her out. But yeah, that's my only little gripe, that she gets dirty very easily. There's a lot of things that I like about that MPX, and is the ability to be able to move around with it. Like I said, this PCC right here, it is one of my home defense guns. On top of that, I actually have this on my bedside, which is It's great because it's easy for me to get into tight corners, be able to move around, do a full sweep of the house or something, when you hear weird noises at night, even though the dog will let me know. But yeah, it's just the ability to move around with it. It's just perfect. Before I had the Ellis Edge, as you guys may know, as my night handgun that will stay by the nightstand. But now I have this one right here. She has made it to the top after I, comfortable. As soon as I became very comfortable with it, shooting this thing and understanding it, I love it. It's one of my favorite PC. It actually is number one on my list as one of the best PCCs out there right now currently. Now, usually, since I live up here in the north, when it comes to hiking and stuff like that, I don't take this one out. I do either take a 300 blackout, which you will see which 300 blackout I'm talking about. It's a nice compact 300 blackout, or the Chris Vector that I have in 10 mil. Those are usually my bag guns, and whenever I'm hiking, they're pretty much in the bag. But I wouldn't take this one out there just because, like I said, it's almost in bear country where I live at. So when it comes to taking this, I feel like I would need a little bit of more power. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to share my experience, the last 2 years owning this MPX, and it has been a wonderful experience. It has been great. I don't think I will ever get rid of this gun. I mean, I SBR'd it already, so that's set in stone that I probably won't get rid of it. But like I said, this is my favorite PCC in the gun safe. So it's been great, and hasn't given me any headaches lately, which is amazing, except maybe the Q muzzle device. For some reason, I rock set it, so I shouldn't have any issues from there, but I have issues where sometimes the suppressor will walk off. A little bit of a plumber's tape will fix that, so that's pretty much it. I usually put plumber's tape when it comes to the threads, and I'm suppressing something that's going to be there for a while. I usually just put a little bit of plumber's tape and tighten it up, and she's good to go. But if you don't, she will walk off. So other than that, this PCC has been great. So no issues whatsoever, and I'm glad that I was able to add it to the collection. Anyways, guys, if you guys have something in mind that you guys may want to see in the future, let me know. Comment down below, and if I see it out there, if I see a gun that you guys suggest, I'll go out there and I'll try and grab it. But there's more to come, so make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys stay tuned for the next video, because I'm working on a nice project. For some reason, it's taking me longer than it should, and that is because an issue with how this manufacturer. Just stay tuned for the video. But anyways, guys, this is Python Versus. Take it easy, guys. I love you. Stay safe out there. Like I said, stay dangerous.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving.